Welcome back to Tailor Tales. This is Commentary. I am Ary, and I told you we would change that dress. Doesn't it look way better than what we had before, or what was like requested in the client section, whatever. This one actually looks really good. I don't remember which one, but there was one that I was like, well, I don't know about this one, but damn, this one looks really hot. Yeah, we got dressed up. We are ready to go. Caine is waiting, so why are we keeping him waiting? We finally arrive at the club with the tacky name wasted. Wow. They couldn't have gotten a better venue. Yuck. I look next to me, expecting to see Caine, but he's vanished from my side. Huh? Caine? I call out, surprised we got separated. Then I spot his bright red hair poking out from behind the corner of the club. He's hiding. Oh, come on. Like, dude, I came here for you. Yeah, okay. Get over here. Don't chicken out. I'm not scared, he replies cheekily, pushing himself away from the safety of the wall and walking into full view. I quickly check to see if my dress is clean and if it hasn't crinkled from using public transport. I then turn my attention to Caine. What? Hold still. Caine clamps down his mouth as I quickly brush away a few strands of hair from his forehead, tucking them behind his hairline. He then bats my hand away. Alright, enough already. You're not my mom. Stop calling me your mom. I'm not that old, yeah. Stop calling me your mom. I'm not that old. Just stop fussing about my hair already. I really don't care. Yeah, that's why you were hiding. We're not staying long anyway. Just gotta show my face, maybe drink something, then get the hell out of there. What? No dancing? I ask, a little disappointed. Do I look like I want to dance? You look like you don't know how to dance. I can too. Alright, let's dance. Caine growls out loud. Let's just go inside. I roll my eyes at him. I'm about to open the doors to the club when I get distracted by Caine's incessant fidgeting. He appears to be making some weird hand gestures. What are you doing? Now's not the time to be panicking or having second thoughts. Caine lets out a frustrated sigh, already clearly a little phrased. I don't know where to put my hand. Like, do I put it on your lower back, or do we hold hands, or just put it on my butt? No! No! We can hold hands, I guess. Like, okay, I'm not gonna pick it, but I wanna know how he reacts, okay? Like, let me save. Just put it on my butt. Huh? What? That way it will really sell the idea that we're like that. No. No, don't do it like that. Yeah, it repeats. Wait, he's actually doing it. He flexes his fingers, moving his arm around my back. I can see him shaking with nerves. No, I'm not touching it. Yeah, no. Oh, come on, just put it on my butt. Don't be scared. I don't want to put it in on your butt. I almost said in. Dang. Don't back out now. Just put your hand on it. It's not going to kill you. Can I just go for a lower back? Just grab me your hand. Fine. I'm putting it on your butt. He slapped my butt. The sound bouncing off alerting people around us. Everyone starts whispering and I can't help but blush. You didn't have to slap me. You told me to touch it. Suck it. The hand on my butt is only lightly touching me, so hesitant and full of uncertainty. He's afraid of really committing to it. To be honest, I expect Caine to be okay with it. I expect it, considering how vulgar he's. Yeah, that's you don't understand, girl. Like, he's protecting himself by seeming overly confident. He's not at all. Whatever. You ready? Not really. Okay, let's load, because this was really funny. I'm happy I checked it out, but yeah. I'm fine with holding hands. Yeah, that's already a lot for him, okay? Caine's trembling fingers make contact with my own. Hesitantly, he grabs hold of my entire hand. He feels cold and clammy, not to mention he's shaking with nerves. He's not really going to impress anyone if he walks in there looking like a scared little lamb. This is what you decide to get nervous about? Holding hands? Really? Caine shoots me a dirty look. I mean, you kissed me before. What's a little hand holding compared to that? You're making me even more nervous. Just relax. Think of me as moral support. That's right, I've got you. I squeeze his hand with a smile. Please don't act as if I'm some kind of puppy dog on a leash. I don't need someone to look after me. I mean, that's just because you never had someone to look after you. Might that be the reason? Because you don't have to be afraid of it. That's actually a nice thing to have, and people are allowed to want it. And to let it happen. But secretly he squeezes my hand back. My heart suddenly leaps into my throat. Sometimes Caine can really be a little too endearing. You know, it wouldn't kill you to be honest every now and then. Shut up, I don't care. I take in a deep breath. Whatever. You ready? Not really. Right, let's go. I pull open the door and we enter the club. Loud music fills my ears. It feels like it's been ages since I last went to a party. Actually, the last party I went to was the one where I met Caine. Fancy that. I surveyed a room filled with people dressed in their nice clothes. Some guys are wearing plaid shirts. Yuck. Caine definitely looks way better than the rest of them. At least the girls in the club are dressed to party. That's when I noticed that Caine's been frozen solid the entire time. His entire hand has gone stiff and I start to feel like I won't ever get my hand back in one piece. Caine, I try snapping him out of it. Huh? What is it now? Should we get something to drink? Yeah, I'll get something. Stay here. Caine lets go of me and slinks into the crowd unnoticed. Finding it a bit awkward to stand near the entrance, I find myself a spot to sit down at one of the booths. There are two people making out in the booth, so I try my best to ignore their existence. Looking around, I try to see if I can spot that girl with her brood of a boyfriend. It's hard to recognize anyone in the mass of people crowded around this tiny club. I did not realize there were this many people from Caine's reunion. I guess maybe it's from that entire year, not just a class? All of a sudden, a tall guy walks up to me. Hey there! I don't think I recognize you. Were you from the same school? He asked with a very broad smile. Oh great, now people are hitting on me. I'm not. I came here with someone else, I answer politely. The guy looks to his left and right, and after only seeing the couple making out in the booth, he deduces I'm alone. Seems they ditched you. He didn't. He's coming back. I bet you're tired of waiting then. Wanna dance? No, thank you. Ah, come on. Who could possibly be worth waiting for? Caine makes his presence known by stumbling towards the booth with 2 drinks in his hand. Stumbling. Dang. Be a little bit more confident, boy. He almost trips over his own 2 feet, spilling some of the liquor on the floor. He's way too nervous. I don't know what the hell they gave me, but I know it's definitely alcohol, he says as he hands me one. That's when Caine finally notices the tall guy next to him. His eyes grow wide when he seems to recognize him. Wait, Caine? Is that you? Caine quickly looks away. I take the drink from his hand. Now it's my turn to play my part in this. Thanks so much, Caine. I was getting so bored without you around. I bat my eyelashes at him. The other guy looks shocked. You were waiting for Caine? No way. Caine timidly brushes his hand against my neck, unsure of how to respond. His neck, sorry. Hey, Marvin. Caine greets the other guy. Yes, Caine is worth waiting for, I say with a beaming smile. Then I take a sip from my drink. Oh, it's super sweet. I like it though. Oh no, don't you get drunk now. I mean, not that fast, but like, if it's really sweet, like, dude, you can't forget how much alcohol is in there, and he told her there was alcohol in it, and she did not say anything about the taste of alcohol, right? So, wow, I guess people really do change. He then slaps Caine on his back. Way to go, dude! And that shit looks expensive too. Did you get a lot of money recently? Marvin is pointing at Caine's outfit. Caine chuckles awkwardly, then quickly takes a chug from his drink. I mean, if it's money you want, I'm a lot richer than Caine, he says suavely. Oh my god. I roll my eyes at him. I have to hold myself back from retorting that I wouldn't even go with him even if people paid me to do it. Oh. Oh. The first one truly is spicy. I mean, I know Caine cannot handle it. I don't think so. Although they say, like, calm waters are deep, and I think certainly it is true. But I mean, I'm gonna go with the kind one. But again, I wanna have a little fun and see what happens. He's not rich, but Caine makes up for it in other intimate ways. I suggestively wriggle my eyebrows. Caine coughs and spits out his drink, halfway choking on his alcohol. This seems not fake and strange at all. Marvin throws his hand up in the air. That's my cue to exit, he exclaims. That was effective though. Dang. As Marvin leaves us alone, Caine can't help but gawk at me with a red face. Intimate ways, he chokes out. I shrug. What? It worked, didn't it? I guess so. Still embarrassing to hear you say that though. Not as embarrassing as that. I point to the couple next to me who have been slobbering all over each other's faces. Caine pulls a disgusted face. Have you seen that girl yet? Okay, wait. I have to go back. Okay, it was not as funny. I mean, it was kind of funny, but... I'm not in it for the money. Caine has its own merits. Seriously? Marvin asked, not buying it. Yeah, Caine's a great boyfriend. I smile at Caine. Caine almost chokes on his drink. Whatever. Enjoy the night, Caine, says Marvin as he finally leaves us alone. Caine hides his blushing face behind his hand. You make it sound so convincing. Isn't that the point? I guess so. No, I don't want him to think of me as a good liar, though. I mean, he can be a nice guy, but I didn't see, like, actually enough good sides of him yet, I think, to make this, like, you know, I don't know. I feel more confident with the other thing. Anyway, it worked, right? Intimate ways, yeah. Oh wait, I went too far, I'm sorry. Have you seen that girl yet? I asked him. Chelsea? No, I haven't. I'm sure she's here though. She organized it. Do you know everyone here? Caine shakes his head. No, not everyone. I refrain from asking him if he's got any old friends, since I have a feeling the answer would be a simple no. Wondering if we're going to run into his bullies at some points, I turn my head to scan the room once more. My eyes make contact with another guy. Oh, I almost didn't recognize him with his hair down. That's Thomas. Well, well, look who decided to show up after all, he says as he makes his entrance. Caine grows silent. Thomas finally spots Caine next to him, and he puts on a dramatic show of surprise. Whoa, almost didn't see you there. Thomas smirks at Caine, then flicks his forehead with his finger. Caine bats his hand away and backs off. Stop that. Can't hide that carrot top head of yours, though. Hey, don't bother him, I warn him. I'm just saying hi, you know, just as two guys. Thomas grins at me. I'm still shocked you came. Thought you'd be staying home like a loser. No one wants you here anyway. Caine doesn't seem to have a reply for that, so he says nothing instead. Why don't you go around your girlfriend and bother her? We're just here to have a good time. I'll show you how to have a good time, he says while winking at me. Ugh, gross. I get up from my seat with my drink in hand. Is that so? I say coyly, advancing towards Thomas. Can you hold my drink? Then you can show me how to have a good time. I offer my drink to him, stretching out my arm. Thomas immediately takes it with a smirk. He's so dumb. Sure thing. Then I take Caine's drink from his hand, offering it to Thomas. Oh, and this one too. Like, not questioning it, Thomas takes it, though his eyebrows are raised. Confusion. Thanks! Then I reach for Caine's hand. Quickly, I pull Caine along with me. We leave the booth and Thomas behind, walking towards the dance floor. Wait, where are we going? Caine asks, bewildered. We're going to let that rotten man stand there, holding our drinks and looking like an idiot until he realizes we're not coming back for them. Yep, that's the plan. Managing to worm ourselves through enough people, I finally make a stop in the middle of the dance floor. There are two people dancing. There are two people dancing. That looks like a lot of two people. There are other people dancing to the music. None of them really paying attention to us. I paid for those drinks though, Caine says sully. I say the prices were worth it. Look, he's still holding them. I push against Caine's cheek with my index finger, directing him towards Thomas, who is indeed still at the booth, holding both drinks, looking lost. Then the guy starts walking around with the drinks, probably looking for us. Seeing Thomas act so confused is funny, so I end up giggling. Caine chuckles slightly as well. Finally, Thomas disappeared out of sight, and someone from behind bumps into me, causing me to move closer to Caine. Sorry! The apologetic tone quickly dissolves when they notice Caine, and a scowl appears on their face instead. They quickly turn around to go back to dance. Well, that's just rude. It's true what he said, Caine says softly. I brush the hair out of my face and lean in closer to him as the music is drowning out his voice. What's true? Caine looks down at his feet, shuffling around on the dance floor. That no one wants me here. For a second, I don't know what to say. I wasn't even planning on coming, you know. Even though it was Caine's idea to drag me along in the first place, begging me to in fact, in the end, what he really wants is someone to support him. Someone who would want to go to this reunion with him out of their own free will. But there's no one like that in Caine's life. He knows it all too well. My heart tightens in compassion. Aww, I mean they're both nice. I don't know which one to pick. Maybe I just pick both again. I mean, yes, it's true, it doesn't matter what people want. I mean, to a certain degree, right? Not like in general, every time. I wanna hug him first. My arms snake around his neck and I pull Caine in for a hug. He stiffens up at the physical contact. Surprised? Wait, what the hell happened? Why did it just... Okay. He stiffens up at the physical contact. Surprised, he cranes his head away from mine. But what are you doing? He asks with a pathetic squeak. I hover my lips next to his ear. I want you here, I say in a low, sultry voice. What? The beat of the music... Oh, okay. I get it. I want him here, like, at the party, right? Like, that's what matters. The beat of the music drums through my body, in tune with my heart. It's loud and overpowering. Don't listen to them, I tell him. My body starts to move to the rhythm of the song. Just dance with me. For a second, I believe Caine will reject me or push me away, grumbling something about not knowing how to dance. Oh, this is really sweet though. But then I feel his hands clawing my bare back, gripping me tightly. My breath gets shaken in disbelief. When I pull back to look at Caine with a why am I always saying Caine? Caine with a smile, I notice the meek look on his face. His eyes are cast downwards at our feet, like he doesn't know how to move. Come on, just put your hands on my waist and sway with me. Actually, wait. It doesn't matter what people want. I think you're very brave. Caine tilts up his head to look at me in shock. Shyly, he immediately breaks eye contact with me. Don't say stupid shit like that. He's terrible at convincing me that it bothers him. Put your chin up. We're here to let people know you're not afraid to show your face. Caine simply pouts at me. Here, just look at me. Let's forget about everyone else. I move a little to the beat of the song. Dance with me. Caine huffs, not budging from the spot. Well, I don't know how, he admits begrudgingly. I close the distance between us, take his hand in mine, leading them towards my waist. Come on, just put your hands on my waist and sway with me. Okay, I like the other one more. So I hug him. He's surprised. What are you doing? I want you here, at this party. Don't listen to them. Just dance with me. That's so cute. This is so cute. Come on, just put your hands on my waist and sway with me, I encourage him. To show him how it's done, I sway my hips from side to side. Caine's hands slide down until they rest on my waist. He's still not very cooperative, but at least he isn't running away. He keeps looking down at the floor, so I wag my finger at him. Up here, look at me, don't look at the floor, I tell him as I put my hands on both of his shoulders. Caine's eyes finally flicker back at me. They're so gorgeous, from up close, very striking indeed. It's so striking that the music suddenly is gone. Oh! The music suddenly changed to a slower pace. Everyone around us slows down. Couples start to form. Look, even you can't go wrong with slow dancing, I tease him. Just follow my lead. Aren't I supposed to lead? Caine rolls his eyes at me, but he still follows along with my moves. I mean, you can try, but I don't want you stepping on my dress. No. Apparently, Caine doesn't like to be challenged, because he immediately puts his hands against the small of my back and pushes me against his body until our hips are practically fused together. My voice falls short as I'm stunned by his assertiveness. He shows me this wicked grin plastered on his face. It's so cheeky. It's so Caine. What? You told me to. He then tugs at my body, forcing it to move to the beat of the song. His hips grind into mine. Suddenly, Caine is calling the shots. The music and crowd fall into the background as Caine's expression captivates me instead. He'll be meek and insecure one second and smug the next. Caine is such a whirlwind of emotions that I can't help but smile at him and move with him in sync. The way his fingers curl against the small of my back, they feel so warm and steady. There's no trace of the hesitance was right, he had before. Caine knows what to do with his hands this time. Not bad, I say while grinning at him. Caine leads me through the crowd, taking me for a spin. The people around us are becoming nothing but a blur to me. My heart is thumping louder, heating up my body. Oh wait, it's Caine that feels hot against me. I've never been so close to him, willingly at least. Seeing him like this, in the clothes I made for him, and his hair styled, it's like he's a different person. Dare I say, a very attractive person. Combined with that cocky grin on his face, I can't help but admit he's got his own charms. The grin on his face slowly disappears, his eyes finally tearing them away from mine, making me feel like I can breathe normally again, now that his intense eyes aren't staring at me anymore. Caine keeps us pressed together, swaying to the slow music. My hands are clasped around the back of his neck, where I can feel the tips of his hair brushing over my fingers. Oh, he has earrings on, I just noticed. I like that. He looks really handsome right now. Like this, I'm starting to forget why we're here in the first place. This moment causes my senses to heighten. It's making me recall memories from the last time we were this close. The time Caine decided to steal a kiss from me. When the music changes to something fast-paced again, my eyes flutter downwards to his lips. Suddenly, they look a lot more alluring. My heart's being swayed by this music and Caine's warm body. My gaze settles on his eyes again, which is when I notice he's staring at something else. Wait, he's looking at my chest. Are you staring at my breasts? Really? Alarmed, Caine immediately looks back up at me. No! His pink cheeks betray him. Caine turns his head away from me, though it's hard to hide that blush on his face. They're right there. How can I not notice? When I made this dress, it was with every intention to show off my body and appear as sexy as possible. I came here to be the trophy that Caine could show off to everyone. Little did I know that Caine would react to my plunging neckline as well. The realization that Caine's the one checking me out makes me very self-conscious all of a sudden. My head feels lightheaded and my heartbeat is racing. Shouldn't stare. But I don't want to call him a pervert because that was the point, right? So... shouldn't stare. Caine glares at me. I'm not trying to. He immediately fires back. Just keep your eyes up here. Yeah, well, it's a little hard too when they're just up in my face. I find myself getting a tiny bit embarrassed. I'm not shoving them in your face or anything, I reply. You don't have to. They're barely covered. You're barely covering them. And Caine's eyes go straight down to my chest. You're doing it again. It's because we're talking about it. You're confusing me. I guess I'm sending mixed signals right now. Like the dress, everything about the dress is like, look at those puppies. And then I'm like, don't look at it. Just stop staring at my chest. The guy who's been dancing next to us overhears us. He nods his head at me with a wink. That is a nice rack though. Caine suddenly pulls me into his body away from the guy. Shut the fuck up. No one talks to my girlfriend like that. Dude. I mean, I like it. I hold my breath as my face is squashed against Caine's shoulder. Hearing Caine shout that I'm his girlfriend has me feeling a number of emotions, even though logically I know we're just pretending for the rest of them. It still doesn't stop my heart from hammering against my chest, now that I'm being held by Caine so protectively. Yeah. Chill, man. Hey, wait, is that you? Caine Prince? Caine growls at him. Wow, didn't think you would ever get a girlfriend. Thought you'd be forever alone. Caine tenses up. I can tell this is someone from his past that used to bully him as well. Come on, Caine, let's go, I whisper to him. Then I take his hand and pull him along out of the crowd. Caine doesn't even protest and lets me drag him around. When we reach a quiet spot near the restrooms, I finally let go of his hand. I take in a deep breath to gather my thoughts. Sorry. Was that someone you knew? I ask. Caine huffs. Just some dickhead that loved shoving food at my face during lunch. Throwing, sorry. I wince at the thought. Still, I can't believe it. Can't believe what? We actually told someone off here. I'm a little proud, to be honest. Every time I've seen Caine getting bullied, he's been quiet as a mouse, unable to say anything back. Caine suddenly realizes what he said and starts stammering his words. Well, just slept out. Besides, they were talking about you, not me. I smile at him. Thanks for sticking up for your girlfriend. Caine awkwardly looks away from me. I know he said it in the heat of the moment, but it did make me pretty happy to hear him defend me like that. I think you're doing great so far. You make it sound like we're climbing Mount Everest. Caine rolls his eyes. Well, in a way, it is your mountain to climb. To face your fears, or something like that. I'm not scared. I grin at him, seeing right through his lie. Just a little nervous. It's okay. You have done well. I cheer him on with a chuckle. Whatever. I think we should go now. We've been here long enough. We haven't seen Chelsea yet, though. Wasn't that the point? Not gonna search the club just for her. Thomas saw us together anyway. He'll pass on the information. Caine crosses his arms over his chest. Alright, if you want to leave, we'll leave. But first, I'm going to the bathroom. Wait here. I push the door open to the girl's bathroom. Oh, that's where she is, probably. The music gets drowned out as soon as the door closes behind me. I walk past another girl who's on her way out. Don't go in the last one. There's a weirdo in there, she warns me. Huh? Before I can ask anything else, she leaves the bathroom. Looking at the last stall, which is closed, I pick one near the exit instead. I quickly do my business when suddenly my ears pick up on something. Subtle crying bounces off the cold tiles on the bathroom. It's unmistakable that there's someone in the stall crying right now. Ending up the flush. Thanks for the sound effect. I exit the stall and walk towards the thing, paying it no mind to the sounds coming from the last stall. They probably got broken up with or something. But then I hear wheezing as well. It's almost as if this person is in pain. I mean, you should maybe at least ask if they're alright, like even if they're not wheezing, but whatever. It's almost as if this person is in pain. Perhaps they're experiencing some period cramps? Or maybe the food here isn't agreeing with their stomach. Unable to resist, I walk up to the next stall and knock on the door. Hey, are you okay in there? No, I can hear sniffling. The girl inside doesn't respond to me though. Do you need any help? Or should I let someone know you're in there? No! She yells out immediately. Don't let him know. You can't. She then continues to groan out loud. You don't sound well. I feel worried now. Can you open the door? The sniffling continues, but the door stays locked. Well, I tried, but I'm not going to stick around for some stranger who's refusing my help. I'm about to turn around when the door finally unlocks. Chelsea walks out of the stall, looking deathly pale. Why does she have blood on her hand? Her makeup is completely smeared and running down her face because she's been crying. Her entire body is visibly shaken as if she's suffered from a fever. That's when I finally noticed the blood on her hands. Don't tell Thomas. What the hell happened? Okay, I need to find this out now. And you will find it out tomorrow if you want to. So, see you then!